I'm still getting used to having TV cameras pointed at me at 8:30 in the morning. So if I make any mistakes, I hope you'll forgive me. I may have to step out for a cup of coffee in a minute. I did see Council Lady Tanika Vercher walk in just as we began, so I'd like to thank her for coming this morning. I know she's got work to do as the chair of the Council's Budget and Finance Committee coming up in the ensuing months. Sitting with me this morning are the Finance Director, Talia Lomax O'Neill.
Good morning.
Good morning. And Brian Kelsey, our Chief Strategy Officer in the Mayor's office, is here as well. I will give you a tip that if you want to be mayor of Nashville, you should probably try and do it when budget hearings aren't 2 weeks away from your first day. But I will say that there's probably the biggest priority for me and the city's administration, and fortunately for me, I've got a great finance director to help work through the budget. The charter requires that a budget be presented by May 1st every year, and we'll do that just like we've done every year in the past. So just a quick framework financially for those watching and for every department as we go along. Unfortunately, this year there is likely to be a slight shortfall in property tax revenue compared to what we initially anticipated. There are a couple of reasons for that. First, it's a tough budget year. It's a tough budget year for reappraisals, and we had more appeals and more successful appeals than we might have typically expected. That's primarily because of the rapid increase or the significant increase in property values during the last 4 years. And second off, overall growth has not quite been as much as we had hoped for. So this year's budget process, to a great extent, is going to be about how we manage that shortfall. There is an upside to all that. We do have the lowest tax rate in the city's history. Since consolidation, it's $3.15.5 in the USD. Is that right? I'm not sure what the GSD rate is, but it's even lower than that. And the upside of that is that the citizens of Davidson County have more money in their pockets every month as we go through a year. So at the same time, in the last 2 years, we've had more than $200 million in revenue growth. I think right around $220 million. That's allowed us to, as a city, to invest in a lot of improvements in virtually every department. So regardless of what happens in this year's budget process, we'll have seen 2 years of significant improvements and investments in all of our departments. This year, in addition to confronting the shortfall in property tax revenues, we're also committed to making sure that we stabilize the relationship with General Hospital so that we continue to have an inpatient facility there, but at the same time we are diligent and require that every penny the city spends there is well spent and efficiently used. We have to get to a point where the hospital authority doesn't have to come back to us in the middle of the year to ask for a supplement, so that the hospital is on a good path each and every year. Additionally, there are some questions I think that have arisen about the Metro Schools budget. We spend more than 40% of all our tax revenues supporting MNPS, which is, in my opinion, the highest and most important function of government to educate our children. So we're going to have some serious discussions with MNPS and their leadership about how their budget will proceed in the coming fiscal year. So these are some of the overarching themes that we're going to be looking at, and we are obligated to provide a balanced budget for the council to consider by May 1. We will do that. So that the finance department can get back to work on that. We've asked the finance department to come in first. So, Mr. Nolan, thank you for coming, and I'll turn it over to you.
Good morning, Mayor, Mr. Kelsey, and Director. I'm Gene Nolan. I'm the Deputy Finance Director. And with me is Donna Foster. She sort of does the detail, nuts and bolts of our budget. And I'm hoping we're going to stay on a rather general level so that I can address most of them and not have to call on Donna. In order to adjust a lot of the challenges you enumerated in your opening statement, the Finance Department changed the typical budget approach for preparation of this budget and basically is looking for either regulatory or mandatory increases that must be funded next year, and didn't really take requests for general service improvements. The Finance Department last year received improvements to deal specifically with consultants for a disparity study in procurement. We also received funds to implement the host compliance process for short-term rentals, both the permitting, collection, and simply identifying and tracking those accounts. And then we had funds for a fee study increase. So to begin with, the Finance Department has no regulatory mandatory increases that we have requested. And in addition, our budget will be less than it was because of the improvements that were in last year's budget that we used to accomplish those objectives. And so therefore those non-recurring expenses are going to be reduced from our budget. So our operating budget for next year will actually be less than it was this year based on the way we changed the methodology and the fact that we have reduced non-recurring expenses that were not needed for the subsequent year. And with that, I guess I'm open to any questions you might have. Hopefully we start off easy.
You have any questions of your department?
No, I would just like to thank both Jane and Donna for all of their support, as always, and being here today. We do feel confident that we will do our part, Mayor, in looking at opportunities for savings within our budget, and we are looking for reductions and reallocation opportunities, which is part of the instructions that went out to departments. So we want to set a good example in the Finance Department as we move forward in this budget process, and we will do that.
Well, thank you very much for coming. I'm not going to belabor this and ask some hard technical question about having come through your budget. I do appreciate your hard work, and I know there's a lot more work for the Finance Department to do between now and the 1st of May and then through the end of June when the council adopts the budget. So I do thank you for your hard work and appreciate the fact that at least the first budget I'm looking at is a reduction. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you all.